Ezra 9:8. And now for a little while grace has been shown from the Lord our God to leave us a remnant to escape, and to give us a peg in his holy place, but our God may enlighten our eyes and give us a measure of revival in our bondage. In the midst of a long prayer, Ezra the scribe speaks of God's grace towards his people. Because of the sin of the people of Israel, God handed them over to the attacks of empires such as Assyria and Babylon, which led them into exile. After living in exile in foreign lands for many years, they were given the opportunity to return to Israel during the reign of the Persian emperors. They first built a temple in Jerusalem and then the city wall. Thus, the severe humiliation was somewhat lessened. But after a while, for various reasons, they began to mingle with other groups in the land, and their interest in the affairs of the temple decreased. While financial difficulties were the driving force behind such withdrawal for some, others were fears for safety. But some people shrink their responsibilities due to laziness and lack of spiritual interest. It is against this backdrop that Ezra, weeping and praying with sorrow, speaks of the return that occurred because God had shown them mercy. He says that the little life force God gave him was his grace. When we often grumble and get tired, we should remember that it is not because of our ability, but because of God's grace that we are still alive. Do not be ungrateful for that grace. We must work with a spirit of dedication to fulfill God's plan in the best way we can. May God bless us.